Okay, what's your full name
Robert Donald Ownby,
and your birth date?
11/21/25.
Okay. And you served in the Navy
Yes.
in the Pacific. So, what did you serve on a particular ship?
Islands. Admiralty Islands.
Okay. And where's that?
2 degrees south of the equator, kind of northeast off of New Guinea.
Okay.
Our troop ship dumped us in New Guinea, and then I guess it was kind of a receiving station, because later on they shipped me on up to the Admiralty Islands, and that's where I spent my career time in the Navy, is at the Admiralty Islands, yeah.
What unit, or is that the right term? What unit were you with, or what?
I was in an Acorn 24 unit until they came back to the States on rotation, and then I was transferred to NAV 3205, which is was the naval commander in that part of the Pacific.
Okay. And where did you grow up?
I was born in Tennessee, and I moved to Alabama, Mobile in 1938.
Okay. And you went to high school here?
GED.
Okay. Did you enlist or drafted in what year?
I was a selective volunteer in 1944, late fall of 1944.
Okay. Well, tell me, about your training and where you served, and where'd you go after training, that kind of thing. Just kind of take me through the.
Well, I reported to the Great Lakes at January the 4th, 1944. I finished boot training, came on a brief leave, and then reported back to electrician mate school in Purdue University. Stayed there for 16 weeks. And then I came home on another short leave, and then I went to the West Coast to Shoemaker, California, and stayed there for a few weeks. Then I went down to Treasure Island in Oakland Bay there,
Mm-hmm.
and there I loaded on a transport ship and went to Hawaii, but they didn't get off the ship. We just pulled in, done whatever they had to do, and then pulled on out, and didn't see any more land till I got to New Guinea. And stayed there, I guess, 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks, something like that. Then they shipped me up to the Admiralties. That's where I stayed.
And you tell me again your rank.
Well, electrician mate, second class, when I was discharged.
Okay, and so what all does that involve? And what
Well,
was
we was
your.
on land base, so it wasn't like being on a ship.
Okay.
Just regular electrical stuff.
For example, what did you work on?
Well, basically,
Generators, or-
basically, they put me in charge of hospital laundry. The service don't care what your rate is; they just put you where they want you.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's basically what it amounted to.
And how long were you in the Admiralty Islands?
I was there till the war was over. 1946, they shipped me back, and I was discharged May 6, 1946.
Okay. Tell me about. You remember much about the guys you served with?
No, we just regular guys.
Yeah. Anybody particular stand out that you remember a lot? One of your best buddies?
No, not really. It's been too many years.
Have you kept up with anybody from back then?
Sir?
Have you kept up with anybody back then?
No.
Okay. So, what did you think of your time during the service? Enjoy it?
Well, yeah, I really did. It wasn't. Good Lord took care of me, and I made it through it. So okay, I didn't have any combat duty or anything like that.
Any particular memories that you have that during your time over there? Could be something funny, could be something.
Well, something funny was we got scraped by the Japanese one night, and I didn't even know it. I slept right through it.
So what did they tell you later? What did they tell you later?
Nothing, just that we were scraped, that's all.
Okay.
And that's one of the things that sticks with my memory was an A-20 came in, aircraft came in and hit a coconut tree and crashed in their sleeping area. And set them on fire.
Gosh.
And I went up there and he was pulling the boys out. They was in their sacks asleep, and one of the things that sticks with a memory is that it was laying on their back and the bone was showing out of their knees where the fire had burned them. Yeah. That was kind of a sad situation.
Yeah, you don't usually hear about the accidents that happened during wartime.
Yes,
took a lot of lives.
Yes, it's a shame. I mean, come back and crash into your own outfit. And another one, another plane crash was one of the F4U Corsairs was skimming along over the water and crashed into the coral reefs. Yeah. So that's kind of sad too. But that's about it.
Well, tell me, when you came back, you were discharged. Did you come back to Mobile?
I was discharged in Memphis, and I came back to Mobile. Oh. While I was in Navy 3205, a boy from Monroe, Louisiana, operated a movie station, movies.
Yeah.
And he taught me how to do that. So I took his place when he come back to the States, and I ran the base movie.
Was that out on the islands?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good duty.
Man, it wasn't bad. That was an addition, So, but they paid a little extra money, even
Oh, good.
$25 a month. I think it was the difference in it.
Mm-hmm. So, what did you do when you came back home? Were you able to find a job?
Yeah, I briefly worked at on a shipyard up in Chickasaw, but then I went to work for the city of Mobile. I got a permanent job with them in 1946, March 6, 1946. No, that's not right. 1947. And then I married my wife, 1947.
What's her name?
Joyce.
1947.
Mm-hmm. December 1947.
And
I worked for the city for 35 years.
oh wow.
Superintendent electrical department. Retired after 35 years in 1982. Been retired from the city ever since. Yeah.
Okay. And how long married?
70 something, 72. I don't
Really?
know. Since 1947. 72 years, I guess.
Wow. That's tremendous.
Yeah.
I think I met another veteran recently. It was either 72 or 74 years for them.
Yeah.
Don't meet many like that. Well, congratulations. Thanks.
Thank you.
And thank you for your service
You're welcome.
and your family too. Like I tell everybody, doesn't matter what you did, whether you saw in combat or not, everybody contributed to the cause and winning that war.
Well, when you're in the service, you do what you're told. Go where they send you.
And you do a great job.
He had a friend that spent his time in Puerto Rico. They stationed him down there during the war.
Wow.
That wasn't my luck, though.
Well, you could say you were in the South Pacific or in the Pacific. Maybe not as.
Yeah, Southwest Pacific, yeah. But basically, my whole service time, yeah, except for the training and the transporting.
So, going back to your training at Great Lakes, how was that? Did you take to it pretty easily, or besides the cold weather?
Well, you know, basically everything was inside in the Quonset huts, the Quonset things. I remember having to climb a rope up the ceiling overhand. Wasn't no problem then. Had a little ring of a little bell when you got up to the top. I had the flu. They call it cat fever, so I spent a week in the sick bay.
Cat fever.
During my training, yeah. They call it cat fever.
Never heard that.
Hmm?
I never heard that.
Well, I hadn't either until then. I couldn't. I was taking sulfathizol and aspirins. Couldn't drink anything other than wasn't enough to get the pills down until you broke the fever.
Hmm. Now they tell you to drink lots of liquids.
Sir?
Now they tell you to drink lots of liquids. I'm surprised they told you not to drink much.
Oh yeah, they didn't want you to drink any water. Just enough to swallow the pills. Wouldn't let you have it.
Hmm.
That's the way they treated it.
Yeah.
It worked, I guess.
For the time, yeah. Okay, well,